It begins quietly, maybe with the morning sun. It's a simple act, a modern ritual. You reach for your phone. It could be Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. You compose it carefully, crafting a small piece of yourself to send out into the digital world. The real question is, why do we do it? You've sent your message out into a vast digital ocean. Now you wait. You find yourself checking back. Will there be a notification? Then the first notification arrives. Someone has responded. But what is this really doing to us? The feeling of collecting likes is a unique sensation. It's a silent language of approval. With each new notification, the initial pleasure is reinforced. This digital applause can feel just as real as applause in the physical world. But what about the silence? The feeling here is just as powerful, but it's a hollow one. We tailor our online personas to maximize approval. It's a performance, and the stage is our social media feed. This is the hidden psychology behind our screens. Are we in control of our social media, or is it in control of us? Let's look deeper into the brain. Every notification releases dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Social media has tapped into this wiring. That ping signals a potential reward. The dopamine hit makes you feel good, reinforcing the action. This is the beginning of a powerful cycle, shaping our digital habits. The problem is the frequency and unpredictability of these rewards. Online, they can happen every few seconds, creating a powerful craving. Your brain associates your phone with reward, making you check it more often. Over time, this can change your brain, desensitizing reward pathways. You're chasing the chemical rush. Think about a slot machine in a casino. You pull the lever, and you might win, or you might not. It's this uncertainty that makes it so compelling. You never really know when the next reward is coming. This is a principle known in psychology as a variable ratio reinforcement schedule. It's honestly one of the most powerful tools for creating a habit, or even an addiction. Social media platforms use this exact same principle. Every time you post, you're basically pulling a lever on a digital slot machine. You don't know if you'll get 10 likes, or if your post will go viral. This unpredictability is what keeps you coming back for more. If you knew you would get exactly 5 likes every time you posted, the novelty would wear off pretty quickly. The excitement would fade. But because the rewards are random, your brain stays engaged, always hopeful that the next check will bring a big jackpot of notifications. This is why the urge to refresh your feed is so strong. It's the digital equivalent of pulling the slot machine lever one more time. You're constantly anticipating a win, and the dopamine system in your brain fires up in response to that anticipation, not just the reward itself. This design is not an accident. It's a calculated feature. App developers and tech companies understand this psychology very well. They've engineered their platforms to be as engaging as possible, using these principles to capture and hold your attention. The infinite scroll, the pull to refresh mechanism, and the red notification badges are all carefully designed to create this gambling-like experience. Your phone has become a portable casino, always available, always tempting you with the possibility of a reward. It's a game that is very difficult to stop playing because it's designed to never end. The result is that we find ourselves in a constant state of low-grade anxiety and anticipation. We are conditioned to check our devices compulsively, not because we have a specific reason to, but because we might miss out on a potential reward. This behavior is often automatic, something we do without even thinking. Waiting for a bus, standing in a queue, or even during a lull in a conversation, our hands instinctively reach for our phones. We're not just seeking information or connection, we're seeking the thrill of the gamble, hoping for that next random hit of validation from the slot machine in our pocket. The architecture of social media is built to create and sustain these reward cycles. It's a system designed for addiction. Every feature, from the layout of the app to the algorithm that decides what you see, is optimized to keep you scrolling, clicking, and engaging for as long as possible. The algorithm, in particular, is a powerful tool. It learns what you like, what you respond to, and what type of content will trigger that dopamine release. Then, it feeds you a continuous, personalized stream of that content. It knows you better than you might know yourself. always ready with the next video or photo to keep you hooked. This algorithmic curation creates a feedback loop that is incredibly difficult to break. The more you use the platform, the better it gets at predicting what will hold your attention. It shows you content that has already proven popular, posts from people whose validation you seek, and topics that provoke a strong emotional response. This ensures that your time on the app is filled with potential dopamine triggers. It is not a neutral space. It is an environment that has been carefully engineered to manipulate your brain's reward system, turning your attention into the product that these companies sell to advertisers. This creates a dependency that feels very real. When you are away from the platform, you might feel a sense of unease, a fear of missing out, or even just boredom. Your brain has become accustomed to the constant stream of stimulation and validation. Without it, the world can feel a little duller, a little slower. This is why a digital detox can feel so challenging at first. You are essentially withdrawing from a stimulus that your brain has come to crave. This manufactured need is the foundation of the platform's business model, keeping you tethered to their ecosystem. Ultimately, we are not just passive users of a neutral tool. We are participants in a massive psychological experiment. The platforms are designed to exploit our basic human need for social connection and turn it into a habit-forming, attention-consuming machine. The feeling of addiction is not a personal failing or a lack of willpower. It is the intended result of a system that has been meticulously designed to produce that very outcome. Understanding this engineering is crucial. It allows us to see the invisible strings that pull at our attention and gives us the chance to decide if we want to keep playing the game by their rules. Seeking validation online leads us into the world of comparison. We're bombarded with images and stories, highlight reels, not a balanced reality. We instinctively measure our lives against them, a process that can happen in seconds. This constant comparison breeds anxiety and self-doubt, a game we can never win. Studies show a link between social media use and feelings of depression. We're not built to handle comparison to thousands of people living seemingly more exciting lives. It's a trap, tying our self-worth to polished lives on our screens. In our hyper-connected world, loneliness is everywhere. We scroll through endless feeds, surrounded by digital friends, yet real connection feels out of reach. Social media offers the illusion of community, but it's often just surface-level interaction. 100 likes can't replace a single genuine conversation. We trade quality for quantity and end up feeling emptier than before. The more we chase online validation, the more we neglect real relationships. This cycle deepens our isolation, even as we appear more connected. Platforms are built for engagement, not authentic bonds. We perform connection, but rarely experience true belonging. The gap between online interaction and real connection is the loneliest place of all. Online, we're not just sharing, we're performing for the algorithm. Every post is crafted to please a machine, not just our friends. We analyze trends, chase hashtags, and adapt to ever-changing rules. Authenticity gets sacrificed for visibility. The pressure to stay relevant turns self-expression into a strategic game. We become content creators, optimizing our lives for engagement. The algorithm's demands are relentless, and the fear of fading away is real. We're stuck on a treadmill, chasing approval from a system that never stops shifting. The result? Stress, anxiety, and a growing disconnect from our true selves, all for a few fleeting likes. For influencers, validation isn't just a boost, it's a job. Their audience's expectations and the algorithm's demands become daily pressures. Every post is scrutinized. Every dip in engagement feels like a threat. Personal life blurs with content. Privacy disappears. The need to be on never ends, and criticism is constant. Authenticity battles with self-preservation. Many creators hit a breaking point, burned out by the very thing that brought them success. The digital crown is heavy. Victory can feel like defeat. Even those who win the game of online validation often feel empty. The cost of constant approval is higher than it seems. Psychologists see the toll of digital life every day. Anxiety, depression, and self-esteem issues are rising, fueled by constant online judgment. Our brains aren't built for global scrutiny 24/7. Social pressure is now worldwide, not just local. Identity becomes tied to likes, making us vulnerable to emotional crashes. Online harassment hits harder thanks to anonymity and negativity bias. Experts urge boundaries, curate your feed, limit screen time, and focus on real-world connections. Validation from a screen can't replace genuine self-worth. Protecting mental health in the digital age is essential. The expert advice: prioritize real life over online approval. Burnout isn't just for influencers, it's everywhere. The pressure to keep up, present perfection, and always be online is exhausting. Digital burnout leaves us numb, overwhelmed, and disconnected. Sharing becomes an obligation, not a joy. The endless performance drains our energy and motivation. Many crave a break, a digital detox, to escape the noise. We're tired of chasing likes and comparing ourselves to others. This collective fatigue signals our relationship with social media is unsustainable. It's a cultural breaking point. If these platforms leave us empty, what are we really getting out of them? After burnout, many choose to step back. A digital detox often starts small, turning off notifications, deleting apps for a weekend. The initial discomfort fades, replaced by calm and clarity. Without constant updates, we notice the world around us again. Real conversations and experiences come into focus. Disconnecting isn't about rejecting technology, but resetting our relationship with it. It takes courage to choose presence over performance. Stepping away proves our worth isn't tied to online approval. We return to social media with intention, not addiction. True control means using technology, not letting it use us. Finding balance means reconnecting with the world around us. Real connection happens in shared laughter and focused attention, building resilient relationships. Rediscovering hobbies fills hours once lost to scrolling, nourishing the soul. These activities build confidence and internal validation, far more rewarding than online approval. This encourages authenticity, freeing you to be yourself. Sharing honest content resonates more deeply, showing a genuine human experience. The goal is to integrate digital and real lives healthily, using social media to enhance connections, not replace them. Prioritizing face-to-face interaction allows social media to fall into its proper place. It becomes a small part of a rich life, with the real world as the main event. The responsibility for finding balance does not rest solely on the shoulders of the user. The platforms themselves have a crucial role to play. In response to growing criticism and concerns about mental health, some social media companies are beginning to introduce new features. We are seeing the emergence of tools that allow you to track your screen time, to set daily usage limits, and to mute certain accounts or keywords that you find triggering. These are small but significant steps. They are an admission that the endless, addictive design of the past is not sustainable for human well-being. There is a growing call for a more ethical approach to design. Imagine a social media platform that was not optimized for maximum engagement, but for genuine connection and mental health. What would that look like? Perhaps it would have no public like counts, reducing the pressure of comparison and competition. Maybe its algorithm would prioritize content from close friends and family, rather than viral videos from strangers. Some new platforms are already experimenting with these ideas, creating smaller, more private networks designed for deeper interaction rather than broadcasting to the masses. This is a move towards technology that serves human values. This shift requires a change in the business model. The current model is based on attention. The more time you spend on the app, the more ads you see, and the more money the company makes. This creates a direct conflict between the platform's goals and the user's well-being. A more humane model might be based on subscriptions or other methods that do not depend on maximizing our screen time. This would free the designers to create an experience that is genuinely good for us, one that encourages us to connect meaningfully and then go live our lives, rather than keeping us trapped in an endless scroll. The future of social media is not yet written. We are at a crossroads. We can continue down the path of addictive design and validation seeking, or we can demand something better. By making conscious choices as users, and by advocating for more ethical design from the companies, We can help shape a digital world that is healthier, kinder, and more aligned with our real human needs. The goal is not to get rid of social media, but to transform it, to build a space that fosters true community and supports our mental health rather than undermines it. This is the hopeful path forward. We have journeyed deep into our digital world, exploring the algorithm's pull and the pressure to perform. Disconnecting takes courage, allowing us to rediscover the world. Pausing is empowerment. Ask yourself, is this making my life better? This pause is our most critical tool. True balance begins with deliberate daily choices. It's a personal, ongoing process requiring self-awareness and boundaries. Navigate the digital world on your own terms. The hope lies not in abandoning technology, but in humanizing it. Social media is a tool. It can be used to build or to break. Real, lasting connection is found in shared experiences, in vulnerability, and in mutual support. The future of our digital spaces is a shared responsibility. It is not measured in likes, shares, or follower counts. The path to real connection requires us to be present, to put down our phones and look up at the people around us. The most important connections require us to be there, fully and authentically present.